listening to Just Sex Talk. Now let's get to talking.
So what we would do?
So if I want to take you for, if I want to get to know you more, take you to chips and queso and a
we did
beer
not move on.
before we, what would I call that? How would I label that?
That would be a date.
But it can be just a meet and greet. Can we have a meet and greet before we?
I feel like we should add the
Mixer?
brisket to the queso, so it's more of a meet and greet. You know what I mean?
What about
it's a cheap
queso?
date.
Can we just
If
have?
we go,
Can we have a meet and greet before we?
okay,
Where we socialize this a tad bit?
he can't go have a relationship with someone.
Yeah, but a
That's not
date
a
and a relationship are two different things.
Yeah.
Date and dating are
Dating is a
Date and
relationship.
dating.
Yeah, but
or-
a date. So when you met him, did y'all have a date the first time before it was a relationship?
No, we were just
What about couples? Do you guys date couples together, or do you just play
we'll
separate?
Go out to dinner with someone.
Yeah.
Together,
Yeah.
but not long-term relationship.
But it's a date. You have a couple's date.
Yes. Us
Because
together.
y'all are swingers, not lifestylers.
Yes, we are
Yeah.
traditional.
Yeah.
If
There
there's
is
such a thing,
traditional
we are
swingers.
traditional swingers.
Okay,
Makes
so
sense.
let's say y'all go on a couple's date, right? Right, and y'all got the queso going, and we're gonna throw some brisket in it just because.
if they're worth it, we might go to a nice steakhouse.
Right. So if you're willing to play, or not, say you're willing not to play, and you want to get out of that environment pretty quick, what was y'all's communication, safe word or whatever, to each other?
I just got a text from the kids, and then we need to go home.
Oh shit! I just got a text
Pretty
from the
much,
kids.
that's it. That's pretty. It really was.
He's more covert. I'll just be like, I'm ready to go.
Well, how do you tell him though? How do you tell him?
She'll give me a look.
I'll go.
Yeah, that's Annie.
Yeah,
She'll
that's
give
what
me the
Mark.
She'll
and I
just
know.
give me that look
I'll
like.
go.
There's no
Just
kind
gotta,
of.
let's get the out of here.
That
And I
I would just
would be like,
scroll
hey, we
off.
just
The
got a
guy's
text
not
message
keeping my
from our
attention. I'm
kids.
just gonna be like,
She'll log on.
Yeah.
It's
I
someone
wander
else.
off.
No one will.
Uh-huh.
Where's
Yeah.
Annie? I have no.
Usually
clue.
with us, Julie looks at me. I know her look. We've been together for decades. And she'll look at me, and I'll look at her, and I'll be like, okay, it's not going anywhere. And I would just tell them, hey, listen, we got to go. Family emergency. Something happened. But we'll set something up next time.
So
And
just
that's it. And that's to be expected when that happens.
right. Just so.
Sometimes we don't click.
What about if you don't walk off, you're in their dude's lap, right? Then you're like,
I mean,
That's the-
I'm not the best.
Usually-
I'm not the
you're
best
not wrong.
flirter, but yes,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll
Usually
get
it's
touchy feely.
extremes. It's
Yeah.
either
If
gone
you're licking
or
his ear.
in there.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah. So let's say a new couple get into the lifestyle. What would?
Oh, we're
No.
on the new ones. Like,
Yeah. So you're
attract the
you're like the
newbies.
predators. You're like, oh, new meat.
we're
new
like, they're
meat.
new. Let's get them for any miles
New
now.
meat. Let's get them where someone dates them.
And
You're
George usually asks the lady if she has any daddy issues.
Daddy issues.
At this age, it's almost grandpa
Does
issues.
he,
Yeah.
is it because you want to be called
Santa
daddy?
Claus issues.
Yeah.
You ever wanted to
So-
bang
so
a great
what-
grandpa?
So like, what do you think would be a good like don't you think like couples like for the first time when they're meeting a couple they should have like a way to communicate with each other secretly to let each other.
Yeah.
So like let's say like when I was in my 20s, I wasn't married for 25 years, so I couldn't read my wife as well.
Right.
Right. That I could read my wife from if she was behind this wall, I could read my wife. I could
Today.
just feel that
Feel
shit.
the burn.
Yeah.
Feel
Feel
the burn with those
What
eyes.
I usually tell
Like right now, I feel like my wife might be behind that wall.
when we meet new couples that just started, just maybe dated once or two, dated, saw a couple, and
But going out with couples, not dating
going out,
themselves.
I would tell them, I would tell the husbands, I go, listen, your wife has given
Someone's
you.
gonna have a bigger than you. Just get over
Yeah,
it.
don't worry
Yeah.
about that. I would tell them, listen,
It might be a
this
lot of
is a
dry
gift
dick,
that
but-
you guys are giving to each other, and respect that gift because it could be taken away. So go see other couples. Try to find somebody who's not brand new. Also, everybody always makes a mistake. I want to meet a new couple like us. No, find somebody who's been doing it for a little bit. They've gone through some things, but all follow your wife's lead. Follow her how she feels, because at the end of the day, you're going home with her. And you want to make sure she's happy with the decisions you two are making together. If you try, I mean, she's a beautiful girl. She's younger. She's older. She has perfect teeth, the hair, the boobs. The guy's going to be like, oh, yeah, I want to be with that. No, it all depends on your wife. What is the vibe is she getting from her? And the main thing you want to get from that other potential couple is trust. You want to feel that couple trusts each other to respect their relationship and yours. If you find that, you're going to be great. But always follow your wife's lead. Now, you are able to have that conversation if you feel like, I'm really attracted to her, I want to try, and follow through with that. But when your wife tells you, I just not feeling it, there are so many other people in the lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
If that's not the person who's gonna, all four you're going to vibe with, and then find another couple. You can still be friends with them, still hang out in the same circles. It might change in a couple of months or a couple of years, but there are so many people in the lifestyle.
The first thing I always say is don't
No
let,
dating.
Don't let anyone else tell you how to do it.
Yes.
You two have to decide. And whatever you decided tonight might not be what
6 months
the
from now.
rules will be next time. You
Oh,
go
it
out.
won't be.
Yeah, they're always
Yeah.
evolving.
It won't.
They're always
Ever.
evolving.
We
That
are
depends on their
absolutely
looks.
nothing the way we started.
Yeah. Yeah, we started literally from just girl play to all the way to like.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm in some of the chat rooms for different groups, and it's hilarious and annoying because every person who puts up is, we're looking for a single lady to
Unicorn
hunters.
hunters.
And I always want to be like, good luck with that, you and everybody else.
Yeah.
That's why they call
We
unicorns.
don't come out of the woodworks that easily, so
No,
there's not that
and
many
what I
of
tell
us.
people all the time,
Mm-mm.
I know the unicorn sometimes is not the right word to use, but I'm going to use it because I'm traditional.
It's a good
But
word.
unicorn, you don't seek out single ladies.
No,
They
They come
see
to
you.
you.
that's true.
They find you.
They see what they are looking for is a secure couple that are doing the right things, loving each other, respecting each other, and that is what attracts
By the
them.
way, we can date a girl.
Yeah.
What about a guy?
He just can't date her by himself.
What about a guy?
I've never done that.
He's never done it.
He
Yeah.
sometimes
Have
gets
you had a
right.
threesome with a guy?
Yeah.
Lots of times.
It wasn't a date.
No, they came to our house.
Was it a play date?
That was the Craigslist days, where you'll go like
Craigslist
couple
killer.
looking for a man, and you'll get the pictures, and you'll see which one looks attractive. Talk to him on the phone, and then I'll meet him at the door. Have a small little interview, see what he's about,
So
and if it sounds good enough, and then we'll go upstairs, and then we'll chit chat and talk. And
what's upstairs?
Our bedroom.
Our bedroom.
I
Not anymore. Now it's downstairs.
didn't know if it was up. It was
No,
way to
now
heaven,
I'm
upstairs
older.
to
I got
heaven.
bad
We
knees, so
have
my house is
always had
downstairs.
kids.
Do y'all
So
play on y'all's bed or a separate bed? A different bed, like a
It
guest
doesn't
bed?
matter.
We
don't
play
care.
together. We
No, I
play
mean no. I mean like when y'all play with a couple, do y'all have sex with other couples on y'all's physical bed?
Yeah.
We do everything.
Okay, I mean some couples like I have a spare bed.
No.
I didn't know. Some people
We
like
still
this
got
is
two
our
kids
spot.
at home. There's
We-
only so
we
many
are
beds
pretty
in
Because
much-
you're Mexican. If you weren't Mexican, you could
We're
have
pretty
less.
much open to anything if we take the cues off the new and usually and it really
Yeah,
is.
on the vibe.
We usually have new couples that are just starting off, and we, not that we try to go after them, we don't, but we are very secure with each other, and they feel that vibe, and they follow us, and they we tell them, hey, whatever you guys are comfortable with. If you guys want to have, all of us in the same bed, we'll do that. If you want to separate, we'll do that. It's up to you guys, and that's why we have a lot of friends, because they come back for more, because we put them ahead of ourselves.
Right.
We're still gonna have fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm not suffering. I'm not sacrificing anything. But we follow their cue because, second, I want to do it again. Third, I want to make sure you guys start off on the right foot.
Yeah, if we play with separate room or something, it depends on how honestly I trust the other guy. Like I get a read on him. Like if I can say like, hey, can I do she? We just all play together because Dick's right for my wife or whatever. But if I feel like okay, he's actually a good person. He's not gonna. You know what I mean? He's going to respect my wife completely. He's not going to just try to be a piece of because a lot of people see my wife as just another notch on the bedpost, or I got Kris V's wife, unfortunately.
There are people like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that all that depends on then like how I get a vibe from them.
There's a definite interview process. I
Okay.
mean, every guy that comes through, that you meet them and you talk to them, you ask them all the questions, and it takes a while for you get that. For me,
I'm
to
the
get a
worst
layer of
interview
trust to
person.
where I will let anyone go off anywhere separate with Annie.
Yeah, I'm the worst interview person because I say the most fucked up and wait for your reaction.
Let's see if you can handle this. All right.
What do you think about that?
We bought a donkey home
so what is
yesterday.
y'all's dynamic? So obviously they only play with couples or single females, right?
Sometimes a guy.
But sometimes a guy.
All
I
depends
asked
on
about
the-
it. She was like, no.
No, I don't date a guy.
But play date.
Fuck them.
If we're at a house party or a club and there's another couple, yeah, she'll take the no problem at all. And then she'll flip over and do the wife.
What about y'all? So what's y'all's
I'll
dynamic?
hold the shoes.
Hold the shoes.
We've evolved.
Yeah, we've evolved a lot. We pretty
They're
much.
still
I
kind
mean,
of new.
Yeah,
Are they?
I mean, we actually right now we just have our own single boyfriend, girlfriend, and we date.
Do they?
Huh? No.
They don't get involved.
No.
You don't have like a little foursome
No,
go
they're-
separate.
Where are
It's
they
not-
right now?
Right,
They're actually
right there. What the
we were watching,
They
waiting,
want the
making
fuck.
sure I don't say the wrong thing.
They're wanting the.
Yeah, we're like I say, our dynamic is a whole lot closer to poly than a traditional swinger, and even before them, I mean, our relationships we always were looking for more of a dating situation with the couples and things like it. We just found over the years that finding a couple that's a good match that's the real unicorn.
That's
They don't
really
actually
unicorn.
exist.
A four-way attraction.
It
Yeah.
just doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Someone is, I mean, well, I mean, you meet some that, oh, this will work, but their time, their schedule, their life doesn't necessarily work.
Yeah.
There's always something that just
I think
prevents
that
that
might
from
be a
falling.
big part of my not wanting him to date. We don't have enough time as it is.
You're insecure.
No, I'm a pretty
Don't
secure
lie.
person.
We ain't got no
but
time
for
either.
us, it really
Remember,
is
he
time.
goes to
Um,
work
Make
at
the
2 in the
time.
morning.
Yeah, we find
We
dates that
don't.
will come with us to our events.
There you
That's
go.
it.
I got,
We've
I
got to
that-
bring
that
our
is-
sand.
I got to
to
bring
the
my
beach.
own sand to the beach.
That's what
because,
works for you guys because you're able to bring people with you,
Mhm.
and you're both working. You're busy doing your task
That's
for that
the
day,
only way.
and
Yeah.
you have somebody right there with you,
'Cause-
and that's good because you're busy doing something.
I don't
else.
have time to flirt there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Usually I don't have time to flirt, and by 4 a.m. when I'm shutting everything down, every girl is already gone. You know, if I didn't
Look,
bring one with me,
And with
George
that,
only got one or two good fucks in it for new. After that, it's
He gets all the time.
yeah, but for the same over and over.
no, I changed it a lot.
Yeah,
It's a
so
lot.
that same you only got like one or two good fucks.
It's not like I do it on purpose, guys. It's not like I search them, but there's always new people coming in all the time, and it's fine. I'm good with it. But the thing I
you have to
understand
worry
what
about
Julie,
George.
I understand
He
what
ain't going
Julie's
nowhere.
saying. She's busy. I mean, we're lifestyle people, but we're mostly more family people, and we're still raising our grandkids. They live with us, so her time is occupied with house, kids, our side business. She resales. She's doing that stuff, and I go to work at 2 in the morning. I don't get home till 5 in the afternoon. So I understand what Julie's like. It's like I haven't seen you all day. I'm not gonna have you go somewhere else now. So we connect, and what we do right now is what we do all day. We talk to each other about all kinds of stuff. So that's our connection time. So does she want to break that up with me going to spend 8 hours with this other person? No. I get it.
He's
I
trying to
get
save
it.
the argument for y'all get in the car.
No, it's true.
No, it's true.
He doesn't have. When would you have time?
I wouldn't
to
have
date?
time, and that's why
You
I'm
had
like,
time on Thursday.
That wasn't a date. He literally went over there at like what 8, 9 o'clock at night because he
Yeah.
was off of work.
Did y'all start immediately, or did y'all
10
talk?
minutes
10
into the
minutes.
walking the door.
10 minutes walking. You're
Like,
like,
we talked
Enough
about
time
it.
for her
You're
to
like-
put the cats outside. Remember?
Yeah, she took the cats
so what?
out.
So what about talking on like texting and messaging back
Oh,
and
he
forth?
talks on text
That's
all the
dating,
time.
don't you think?
No, I'm not on the phone. I really want to be with you, and I think about you all the time. I don't do that. I say, hey, I'm available on Thursday. You want to meet up? She goes, yeah. What do you want to do? Well, I can't take you to dinner, but how about if we, all of us go hang out at this bar and we have some drinks, and we'll
That's a
see what
date.
happens. Yeah, well, in her category.
But all of us is okay. But he didn't go to a bar with her.
So you just want him to go somewhere by himself, unless it's just straight to.
yes.
Right.
And then I guess if they're talking about, because you gotta connect a little bit. You can't just like, you know what I mean. You gotta like talk like, hey, what's your, you know what I mean? Like, what's up? You got 6 cats? You got 20? Oh, you're the cat lady. Great, that's cool. I got 2 dogs. Whatever, right? But if he does all that, you want to be part of it, right? I guess. You want to be able to see whatever, like you want to see the transcript.
My phone is available to her anytime she has a code,
Yep.
and so is the other way.
We have each other's
And
passwords.
usually when I have these conversations with other women, I tell her about it. Hey, we're talking about this and blah blah blah.
Cat, she's the cat
yeah,
lady.
it was not the cat lady. Again, Kris, you're f***ing it up, man. I can't go back.
He's trying.
She will
No.
never- she
Don't
will
worry
never
about it.
see
You
Don't
her.
guys
fall
go
in.
do all the
She's
time.
he's an
Yeah,
asshole.
I'm gonna text
No,
her like on
she's
the
gonna-
Sunday. Hey, you available next Tuesday? And she's like, no, I'm busy with my
Yeah,
cats.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
she's
Also-
gonna you
That
because
Chris
of me
fucker.
being an asshole about
Well,
cats.
we'll see.
Yes.
Also, remember, we just told you how long we've been in it. So it's not like we got to hurry up and get someone this weekend. We've already fucked so many people.
God damn, how many people y'all fuck, girl?
Oh,
Shit.
one time we
God
started to count.
damn.
It's in the thousands.
Thousands.
We've been doing it for 30 years. Back in
God
the day,
damn.
no bragging, okay, because it's not something to be proud of. But back in the day, you would have before the internet, You'll have house parties. You'll
I've
word
been
them
in
out.
lifestyle 25 years, not 3 people.
No, whatever.
So funny.
You would have like Friday,
I
Saturday,
know
Sunday.
that you probably don't get to have as much sex as people think you do.
Oh, he has sex all the time. Don't even let him fool you.
Well, I say when you're working and busy, it's
Yeah,
do you
when
have
you're
sex?
working part of the LS.
When
it's
I
a
was
lot harder.
younger,
Yeah.
when I was younger, a weekend would be like maybe 15 to 21.
I'm like P. Diddy without the date rate drugs and
Right.
the children
Exactly.
and the baby oil. I think it's funny. I saw a lot of people
Dude,
having P. Diddy parties. Like, that's dumb because that means you're inviting children and sex.
Yeah, that's stupid. But
Yeah.
I do like the baby oil. That's
The baby oil? You like the baby oil?
Palette.
No, I don't know about a palate, but I know.
I'm ex-Mormon, so we use the olive oil.
Oh, well, there you
Yeah,
go.
on your temple,
Yeah.
Bring
the
it
crown
in.
of your crown chakra.
Just Sex Talk is fueled by the haters and recorded live at the Lifestyle Nation studio in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. We hope you enjoyed the show. If not, then this show just isn't for you, and no hard feelings. To experience more shows, go to JustSexTalk.com. And to contact the show, send an email to JustSexTalkPodcast@gmail.com.